Guys, who do this here today? We got the homie Chris. What do you do today, Chris? What are you playing?
I'm playing Nemleria because my friend said no balls.
Okay, let's get it. The ice cream deck. What's your record today here at Dark Fox?
I won 3, lost 1, and then drew 1.
Insane record. So close to topping with ice cream, nonetheless. Let's get it, bro.
Alright, so 3 Dreaming Nemleria. This is your starter, extender, opener, whatever you want to call it. This is what gets all your plays started. So you place it in a pendulum zone, then you get a continuous Nemleria trap onto your back row. That trap is what lets you search your deck for 2 level 10 monsters, which are your beaters. You just get to summon them for free as long as this is in your face-up extra deck. Okay. You're gonna get that for free, basically whatever. There are other cards that let you bounce it off the field or from grave back into the extra deck.
That's crazy.
I chose to run 3 Reveal. I just like this one. It lets you banish 3 of your face-down extra deck cards to special summon it from your hand or from your grave. When you do that, you're then allowed to send from your field or from your hand to your grave another level 10 beast, which most of them are beasts aside from the next one, which it just lets you get Nemleria Louvre onto the field. What this card does is that it lets you special summon from your deck to your field any Nemleria monster that isn't Nemleria Dreaming, but that lets you get off the next one. 2 copies of Realize. What Realize does is on special summon, you can add a Dreaming Nemleria from your deck to your face-up extra deck, or you Book of Moon one of your opponent's cards.
I just realized this deck was Sweet Dreams. Oh my gosh. It's Sweets and Dreams.
Yep. Yeah. It's just nice sweets and dreams.
It's Dream Mirror meets Badolka.
Alright, the next 2 is 2 copies of Aurelia and 2 copies of Coots. I believe that's how you say that. No idea. So Coot gives you targeting protection. Whenever any of your cards are targeted, you can grab one of your face down extra deck cards, banish it face down, and then negate the effect. Aurelia, you can quick effect, banish one of your face down extra deck cards, banish it face down, and then it gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls. So it's just a body, but it gets really big when your opponent sets up a board. So one thing you can do is you could just Dark Ruler, set this up, give it a 6k, and then you could probably beat over anything.
That's wild.
So, Sweet Dreams Nemleria. This can be either an opener or an extender. This lets you search any Nemleria monster from your deck. There's no restriction on it. So you can either use it to search Dreaming, or you can search any of your bodies to then just place it on the field.
That's
if
insane.
you have Dreaming in your extra deck, your opponent can't respond to the summons anymore.
Oh, that's insane. This is so sick.
So 3 copies of Princess Nemleria. This tower, you pay 2 from your extra deck face down as cost. Then you can search any 2 level 10 beasts. It's specifically 2, not up to, but you typically just search off Aurelia or Ku, or you end up searching a mix of these with Reveal just to get Nemleria Louvre to be an interrupt to your opponent's attack. It also gives you battle and destruction protection by paying 1 extra deck card as cost. So, Nemleria Louvre, I had the other one around here. Like I said, it lets you special summon from your hand or deck a Nemleria monster, and then you can use the on-summon effect. It is designed to go with Realized, but there have been moments where you can just special Aurelia from your deck and then quick effect it into a 6k body. Earlier today I had a moment where I was playing against Sprite. They ended up using Gamma, and I just juked this out, used its quick effect. It went up to 4,000. They couldn't beat over it.
That's crazy. You can play 2 of this one, the trap?
2 Nemleria Louvres. I'm considering bumping it up to 3. The thing is that you don't want to see it opening. You want to search it off with Reveal. But I'm considering bumping it up to 3 because there were a lot of moments where I was using it.
This is crazy. This deck looks so much fun.
You can use it on your turn as a second effect, or it could be on your opponent's turn too. You banish it from your graveyard, and then for every face-down card you have in your banished pile, your opponent loses. You can target 1 monster. They lose 100 attack times the amount of face-down extra deck.
That's wild. And you play the bird? Oh my gosh.
So I very much do not have pot cards, so I played 3 Cuckoo. What this bird does is you put it on the field, and then it destroys itself to draw 1.
That's wild.
You don't need the normal summon since everything in this deck's a special summon. So I played 3 copies of this. It's the closest thing I had to pots aside from these 3, which I literally picked up today. I don't have Prosperities. I don't like Desires. So between these 2, this was enough draw power for now.
That's so sick. I like that you're playing this. It's awesome. I love this card.
decided to do it just for fun, and I realized that this card is surprisingly good. There was
Yeah,
one
that's
point
dope.
where I did use its last effect to search during the end phase.
Okay.
So that let me then search, and I drew into an effect veiler.
Dude, that's nuts.
So that ended up winning me that match. It was match 2, I believe it was against Drytron. Or match 5.
Did you beat Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
I beat you.
This is an ice cream deck. It's Pearly.
This was a no
Fucking
balls
settle
deck.
down,
I
boys.
love Pearly. But I love this deck too. I wanted to build it when it was.
I'm gonna
Do
build
it. It's $4.
I'm definitely building it.
It's $4.
Yeah.
I got almost everything here for $4. Everything else was in bulk. So 2 summon limits. I don't have a third copy. I recommend it. This card carried basically every
Yeah.
single match.
Well, you definitely get one now that's in the OTS.
No, it's in the OTS. I'm just looking for the third one now.
Yeah, yeah, so...
I only put in this deck as a, you know what, whatever, I need some other card to fill the
Yeah.
space because I was lacking in pots. But then I just realized, you know what, whatever, we'll throw one floodgate in there to see how it works. This card carries the archetype because you're never going to summon from your extra deck. So you just summon one defender and one of your aggressive ice cream monsters, and that wins.
That's wild.
Harpies, called by, self-explanatory, anti-ash, anti-back row.
Yeah.
I always main deck one of each, no matter what deck. So this is where it gets a little bit stupid. I didn't get a chance to put in my proper hand traps. These are all the hand traps that I had for testing. I had 2 Ghost Ogres in place of Imperms, and 2 Ghost Mourners and a Droll in place of Effect Veiler, just because I never got a chance to swap them out for my other deck. And just 2 Effect Veilers, because it's Effect Veiler, it's good, cheap. Ended up realizing Ghost Mourner, this won me most matches, and DD completely shut down Drytron. I used this
Yeah,
both
that's
matches. Just banish Ben 10
Drytron.
twice. Effect Veiler, Ghost Ogre. I've always been bouncing between these two as my favorite hand traps. They're just good old reliables.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it worked out. And for the last card, Jack in the Hand, I needed a consistent way to get Nemleria out. So what I would end up doing is I would show 1 Nemleria, and then I would always offer a Effect Veiler or a DD Crow.
Yeah, so they always...
So
get
they
that.
always had to pick between one of these 3. I had DD Crow taken once, Effect Veiler taken twice, and Nemleria taken once. Most people just take the Dreaming Nemleria, because
Yeah.
if they're going Jack in the Hand for a Nemleria, it means they don't have a starter.
Yeah.
You need Nemleria in your face-up extra deck for most of your other cards to work, such as special summoning any of the defenders. So these 2 can special on their own. These 2 need Dreaming in the extra deck to work.
Okay.
Also, the protection effect that is given to you based on Princess needs to have Dreaming in your face-up extra deck, or else you can't get the protection. So for the extra deck, Boral Sword, Nightmare, IP, and then just Unchained Abomination. These are the only ones that matter. For right now, these are the only ones that matter. This extra deck was not complete. I was originally running 3 copies of Tri-Brigade Shurig, since almost everything in here is a beast except for Realized, I believe. Yes, Realized. You could just go into Tri-Brigade Shurig, special summon another beast, and then that gets you another banish.
Okay.
So you can play that. I noticed the Tri-Brigade cards just work well here. Aside from this, it doesn't matter. Since we're going to be banishing them all face down, it literally doesn't matter. This was just stuff that I found in my bulk. Like,
Okay.
Anything
yeah, just
goes.
random. Yeah. That's fair. That's sick. You can just play random cool cards.
You can run trains if you want, rank 10s, but
Okay,
the
true.
Princess Tower does lock you into Pendulum monsters.
Yeah.
So after you do the search, you are going to be locked for that turn at least. Now for the side deck. The side deck was very rushed. I had 2 minutes to put it together. This is my branded side deck, but I noticed that it worked really well. This lets you beat over it, then you just use Aurelier, get 3k attack, beat over whatever.
That's great.
Bestials hit literally anything. Nib, any combo deck goes away. Dark Ruler no more, hits any combo deck. Cosmic Cyclone, good old reliable, 3D barrier.
Okay,
All of
that's
these
pretty
are pretty
solid.
generic, they hit
Yeah,
just about
yeah.
any combo deck. This thing was the MVP of the day.
Thank you so much for the profile, dude. Actually, I'm going to try and pick this up to play it myself. It looks so sweet that it's beasts.
Go
But
for
shouts to
it.
Chris, guys. For going 3-1-1 here at Dark Fox. 1 draw, 1 loss, 3 wins with his ice cream deck. Here at Dark Fox. Like, comment, subscribe, share more. Hit that notification bell. See more videos pop up. Twitch.tv/Basement some Fortnite, some Overwatch, all that good stuff. Join the Hill Gang if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the rest of Grace vlogs when we actually get to film those. Peace, guys.